Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Tonight on the Channel 2 News, an international brand signs a management agreement with a new hotel that could open its doors in 2025. Also tonight, it's been almost a decade since the hotel owners broke ground. We look back at the history of the San Antonio project. And there is so much to learn about our surrounding waters, but it's hard to do that in our local schools. Why is that? In sports, basketball, Marpac distributes goods and serves alley-oops. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
What's the move? Kinda wild out. Catch a groove. She said, where you going? What's the move? Kinda wild out. Catch a groove. What's the move?
Let's go.
Oh, they're ready. When it comes to the good stuff,
Oh my goodness gracious.
they stay ready.
These are the two sauces.
Sweet and spicy jam.
And the mambo.
Look how that thing drizzle on there.
The way it's glistening, stop.
Oh my.
Sweet and spicy jam and mambo sauce are on the McDonald's menu for a limited time.
Oh my goodness.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
A hotel currently under development may have an international brand attached to it after completion. After nearly a decade of construction, Honest Profit International, the owning company of a hotel project just north of Pacific Islands Club, has inked a management agreement with Marriott. The inside of the resort still has to be completed and will need to meet certain brand standards. Marriott Regional VP of Development Peter Gassner explains more.
We refer to it as the brand standards. The most critical one for a hotel is usually the size of the guest room size, right? Every brand is associated with its guest rooms. The room sizes were okay, so those did not need to change, but there were some changes to the interior of the guest rooms, for example, the layout of the bathrooms. So we had to make the changes on the design before any of the MEP installations would proceed.
Honest Profit International broke ground on the project back in 2014. Director Ziming Chin talks about some of the challenges they faced during the last decade.
We faced the difficulties such as the shortage of labor, typhoon, and COVID-19 pandemic. Yes.
Gotcha. So it started back in 2014.
Yeah, but we have finished the construction. Just what is remaining is the interior decoration and the landscaping.
The hotel will add over 300 new rooms to the island's inventory. Mariana's Visitors Authority Director Chris Conception says that it will have a positive effect on tourism to Saipan.
It's exciting for the CNMI, for the tourism industry to see this development. It brings prestige to the destination when these types of brands come to the CNMI. The Marriott, Bonvoy Marriott Group is, if not the largest, it's one of the largest hotel conglomerates in the world, so we're excited.
The hotel is projected to open in 2025. Governor Arnold Palacios.
You got to give it to them. They're very resilient and very persistent to get this thing done. And obviously, Marriott Chain was confident enough in the project itself to come forth and agree to sign an agreement with them.
For Channel 2 News, this is Trey Youngdahl reporting.
The land that Honest Profit plans to operate a new internationally managed hotel is located just north of the Pacific Islands Club. The hotel project has seen significant delays, and there have been a number of questions not just on when, but if the project would come to fruition. The hotel sits on public land. Honest Profit was originally awarded the parcel in a competitive RFP that was also bid on by the Eland Group. That was now 10 years ago. Here is then Secretary of DPL, Pete A. Tenorio, from 2014.
It's all evaluated and properly bidded. And we look at all the elements of the project and their capability and the history. So, the decision was made by the evaluation committee in consultation with the governor.
At the time, DPL announced that Honest Profit was planning to build 600 rooms.
Their proposal initially was to construct 300 rooms with about $45 million in San Antonio. But since they were not selected for the MARP lots, they have decided to channel the funding that was allocated for MARP to San Antonio.
And DPL said the company was also interested in moving San Antonio Elementary School and renovating abandoned garment factories.
If the board decides that, is the best interest of the school system to relocate this elementary school in San Antonio, then this company is interested in assisting, help them to relocate and to pay for it, but of course with the provision that they like to have the opportunity to use the land.
After the RFP was awarded, the groundbreaking for the hotel project happened in September of 2014.
Some of you know is a sign of good luck, and today's date happens to, I believe, a good luck day, 27th of September. So we hope that the good luck will continue to be with us until the ribbon cutting ceremony in about 18 to 26 months.
Hotel officials said yesterday the new timeline and the new plan to open the property is 16 to 18 months. Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News.
A man arrested after allegedly receiving lava lamps filled with drugs will remain in custody, at least for now, while awaiting trial. Liang Yang was arrested in September after several pounds of meth came into the NMI through the post office. Customs says they discovered the drugs during a routine package inspection. According to court documents filed by the U.S. Attorney's Office, Yang originally came to the NMI to introduce VIPs to casino gaming for Imperial Pacific. He is currently illegally present in the NMI and runs a transportation service. He was able to obtain a number of what authorities say are illegal driver's licenses, 2 from Saipan and 1 from Rota. Among the 4 lava lamps they intercepted, there was an estimated street value of over $1 million.
They converted the liquid to to weights, and so the total for all the 8 lava lamps, it's 20 fluid ounces, and it's estimated at 10 pounds liquid meth. If you convert that to grams, it's 4,535.92 grams. And the street value that we have here so far in the cinema is $400 per gram. So, the estimate is 1,814,360
In Yang's detention hearing yesterday at the CNMI District Court, the court ordered that he remain detained pending the jury trial to no opposition by his defense attorney. Yang is being represented by Vincent Simon, and a jury trial is set for December 5th, 2023.
Save big on mobile and home internet with Link. Get a mobile plan with 40 gigabytes of LTE data and 30 Mbps down on home internet for as low as $95 a month. Better yet, bundle your services with any iPhone 14 series and receive a $50 credit, a SuperPod AX, and basic installation completely free. We'll also cover your first 2 months of home internet service for savings of over $500. Offer valid for a limited time, so Link, bundle, and save today. Docomo Pacific, better together.
Get your goods here with care and attention with Micronesia Air Cargo Services. MAX is all about connections. Daily flights to and from Guam, 4 times a week to Rota, and bi-weekly flights to Tinian. We are connecting the Marianas. Perishable goods, Home Depot furniture and appliances, even live animals, operating since 2013. Check out our Thursday special to Rota from Guam and Saipan. Call Max at 670-288-6227. If it fits, we'll take it. Green sea turtles and hawksbill turtles call the Mariana Islands home. They're an important part of the marine ecosystem. They are under threat, and they are protected under CNMI law. Keep plastic out of the ocean. Keep vehicles off the beach. Use the Sea Turtle Stranding Hotline if you see poaching activities or if you see a turtle in trouble. Call 287-8537 and save a turtle. The deep blue Pacific Ocean is an incredible resource that is right in our backyard and our front yard and our side yard. It's perhaps impossible to think of a local natural resource that is as important. But currently, very little ocean science is taught in public and private schools. Some of the local knowledge is passed down from navigators, fishermen, and those with a deep connection to the ocean. But there's a push to do more and to deepen the relationship of the ocean and our residents. Tonight, our community gathers in person and virtually at the American Memorial Park Visitor Center for a presentation on community-led ocean conservation presented by Tina Sablon.
Like, what does that mean to people here? And over the last few months, I've been doing a lot of research, kind of surveying the landscape of who is involved in ocean conservation and resource management and resource use. And also what are they doing? How are they working together?
Interviews and surveys of stakeholders and residents were done on Saipan, Tinian, Rota, and Guam.
We interviewed a total of 61 people, both in individual, like one-on-one meetings, as well as in focus groups. And they ranged from fishermen to people who work in the conservation nonprofit community here and in Guam, people who work in the academic institutions, so like the Northern Marianas College and the University of Guam, people who work in the government agencies managing the resources and also running these surveys of the fishery or the coral reef, the health of our coral reef ecosystems.
Traditional seafarers and master navigators were important participants in the study.
Like I was really moved and amazed by just the depth of knowledge that they carry about the resource. I mean, everything from like, you know, weather patterns and tides and currents and like and understanding like the behavior of fish and how they and their life histories and you know and you know, people shared like chants that go back generations that describe the voyage, you know, that traditional seafarers over the years have taken across the islands, and you know, and all the observations of nature that were made along the way, and some very spiritual observations too, right?
Sablon has a background in conservation science and planning, but much of that education happened after she left the NMI. Her hope is to bring educational opportunities to more and at an earlier age. You went to Mount Carmel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you learn about any of this stuff growing up?
No, I didn't. And it wasn't only until I was in college and, you know, and I was studying conservation science, but I was in the desert and in the mountains, you know, of New Mexico. And then later had an opportunity to study abroad and study coastal ecology in another island country, right? But it was like the first time I'd ever been exposed to like the natural sciences in that way, like in an immersive way, an experiential way.
Tonight's presentation includes an interactive question and answer session.
It's been quite a journey. I've been really grateful to all the people that just opened their doors and said, yeah, come on in and let's sit for an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours even. People had a lot to say, and there was definitely a lot of passion and sincerity about wanting to do more as a community and work with others, across sectors even, to improve the way that we manage our resources here and the way we connect with the ocean.
"11 inmates who are serving prison sentences spent time this week in a local cemetery. The mission? To spruce up the final resting place for loved ones before All Souls Day. DPW and DPS were part of the cleanup effort at the CK Cemetery, where they picked up trash and cleaned overgrowth. The cleanup occurs annually and has been organized by Mount Carmel Cathedral for the past 10 years. Dolores Reyes Sanchez is the coordinator.
November 1st is All Saints Day, and we don't have Mass over here. We have it at the Cathedral, the All Saints. The All Souls Day is this is for the dead. This is where we're going to have the Mass over here at 6 a.m., and we're going to have the 12 noon rosary, and we have the 3 p.m. rosary, and the Mass follow at 4.
Cleaning brush and picking up trash is great, but they also need some place to put it.
We have the trash bin. Before, we don't have any trash bin because Public Works said they cannot allow us because they have only one. So I asked Joten, and they told me to check with Lee Cabrera from Saipan Shipping, and he allowed us to use that one. But we have to send a letter to Public Works. And so they approve everything that they're going to dump it free.
And that's in regards to the dumpster over there?
Yes. The other dumpster, the blue one, that one's donated by the Lieutenant Governor.
A total of 11 inmates at the DOC were flanked by staffers from DPS and DPW. The mayor's office had heavy equipment operators on site to help clean up the trash and debris.
Pretty much every time All Souls Day is coming up, people come here like during the month of October. They start cleaning up, so all the trash they pile up, when it piles up, that's when mayor's office comes over and picks them up.
Premium office space is available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Features include dedicated parking, fast internet, backup power, good water, and natural light throughout to go along with the very best views on Saipan. So don't settle for space when you can get peace and peace of mind. Call Hermosa Vista today at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
Docomo and Marpac battled it out on the court earlier this week in Game 31 of the Intergovernment Business League tournament. The first quarter saw Marpac 5 points up from Docomo with a score of 18-13. Marpac was short some of their players. However, Marpac's John Babauta had this to say at the end of the second period.
We're feeling good. We're just taking it slow. You know, we don't want to burn ourselves out because we're kind of short. You know, we don't have our elite players here today. We only have a few. So we're making sure everyone gets playing time as well. We're in this for fun. You know, we're also here to compete, but us Marpac family, we like to have fun. So we're out here doing it for the health and for our fun time, you know.
So you're short some players tonight. How do you feel your team has responded to that? Do you feel like you guys have picked up the slack?
Oh, yep, we picked up some slack, and we're actually doing very good tonight.
Docomo was down 8 points at the end of the second period. Channel 2 caught up with Docomo's Archie Castillo.
So far, we're responding pretty good. Comes to like defensive. Our offense are very, very tight right now, but you know we're keeping it strong, staying strong together as a team. Our chemistry is there. We did better than the beginning when we first started with our tournament. But you know, it's all about having fun, you know? It's all about bringing everyone together, enjoying the game for the government. You know what? Go Team Docomo.
Despite being short on players, Marpac took home the victory that night with a winning score of 77 to Docomo's 62.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
One of the best addresses in Saipan has office space available now, right in the heart of things. The Marianas Business Plaza offers reasonable rates and can help build to suit your needs. You'll love the central location, just 15 minutes from the airport and 10 minutes from Garapan. Ample and covered parking keeps your vehicle close and protected. 2 restaurants for easy access, lunch, dinner and business meetings. Building security and 24-hour access to your office. Backup generators, so you can run your business in all weather. And 3 elevators mean easy and convenient access. It's the address in Saipan, the Marianas Business Plaza.
Taking a look at our weather, tonight will be partly cloudy with isolated showers and thunderstorms. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with lows around 79 and a 20% chance of showers. Tomorrow and tomorrow night, mostly cloudy with scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with highs around 87, lows around 79, and a 30% chance of showers. Friday, partly cloudy with a 20% chance of showers. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with highs around 87. High tide this evening will be 2 feet at 8:46 p.m. before going down to negative 0.1 feet at 4:13 a.m. Thursday. High tide tomorrow will be 2 feet at 11:54 a.m. before going down to 1.6 feet at 4:33 p.m. tomorrow evening.